Welcome back to another round of the podcast. Yay!
What's the name of that pod?
STRIVECast.
Everybody's favorite.
Season 6, episode 43.
Woo!
43, yeah.
Here we go. Episode 43.
Yeah.
Before we introduce ourselves, we should say that our buddy Jeff is on assignment this week.
Yep.
So, where do you think he is, Noel? Did he tell you?
Not really.
Or where do we think he is?
Upstate New York, finding my wallet.
Again, popular destination place.
Down in Boston.
I think he's filming
Finding that Japanese baby we were gonna adopt.
maybe. I think he's filming Kung Fu Panda. Like 6 or whatever they're up to. So
Here is Alex.
maybe we should introduce ourselves.
NPT for life.
Okay, NPT for Life is here. How about our sound and video engineer?
I am Ryan, the sound and video engineer.
All right. We have Whitney and Alex in 2 different boxes this week.
Yeah.
Weird.
It is weird.
Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Whitney.
Hi, I'm Alex.
And I'm Pete. Welcome back. Big show today. Noel, I know you've got some interesting topics you're going to discuss and sit down and listen, right?
Oh, yes.
You want to give people a preview or no?
I think so.
Okay, go ahead.
How is it hard to be a mismade?
What's
That
the
is
hardest
not what
thing?
we talked about in our pre-show.
Yeah, exactly. That was a little bit off.
I don't know what that was.
Oh,
How hard is it to be Miss Maine? I think was what that was. Okay, and I'll tease it for you, Noel. Something about crock pots coming up.
Oh,
Sit down.
how hard to put seasoning in a crock pot besides standing close to it and it pops the heat in your face.
There you go. More on that coming up later in the show. Now that Alex has joined us, we'll have STRIVEia,
Yeah.
Well,
and we'll talk more about where Jeff could be.
Yep.
All right. So, Noel, anything else you'd like to chat about before we go to break?
Okay. I don't really have one, but
Okay, then why don't you take us to break?
okay, welcome off the break over here.
welcome back. It's time for STRIVEia. Who's ready to play?
Right over here.
All right. Our friend Jeff is not here today, but I'm sure he would ask for a score update. So let's do one for him, but for all the viewers and listeners at home so they can remember where everyone stands. Whitney still in first place with 149.5 points. Great work. Ryan is in second place. I think this says 146.5. I'm honestly not quite sure, but I will go check last week's scoreboard to confirm. Jeff, 128.75. Noel, 124.5. And Pete, 107.
Hey,
Good
at least we're in the
score.
hundreds now.
All around. All in the hundreds. The wheel's coming back in 2 weeks when Jeff's back, so get your hopes up for that. I do want to bring it up, though, since we do have a team member that's not here, and we have in the past considered that team member and their points. Is there anything we want to do for Jeff today?
That's a good question.
Maybe
It's a
at
good
least
question.
give a point.
Ryan's going point.
He's
Noel,
always
what do you think?
at least.
I go with a point.
A point.
At least.
Whitney?
Yep, we'll give him a point.
Pete?
Yes.
Okay. 1 point to Jeff. That's very generous.
Thank you.
Could I mention something?
Please.
If the wheel's coming back in 2 weeks when Jeff's back, I will be on assignment.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Then the wheels. Everyone's on assignment these days. We have so many assignments happening. The wheel will come back in 3 weeks.
Okay.
The next time the team is all together, so the wheel will be here.
Yep.
He
What's your
has his hand raised. He has his hand raised.
Two things. Number one, this is episode 43, right? Season 6 episode, do we say 42, 43? I don't
We're on 43 today.
43, so less than 10 episodes left to win this. And also, would just like to remind my generous teammates that I too will be on assignment next week also. So, and I voted for all of you to get a point except for Whitney because she's in first place. So
Well, we'll see what I vote for next week.
I know
think
what
Ryan should get a point for never being on assignment during the podcast
I'd vote for that.
and for holding this whole thing together.
I'd vote for that too. 2 points for Ryan.
2 points for Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll take that into consideration. Lots of assignments coming up. The wheel will come back when the entire STRIVEcast fam is back together. Until then, we'll just go with the questions, and maybe some will be worth more points, maybe some will be worth less, maybe some will be negative points if you get them wrong. We don't know.
I like that.
All right, are you ready for today's topic?
Yes.
Tomorrow, July 24th, is National Drive-Thru Day. National Drive-Thru Day.
Which
We are going to start with our newly started warm-up question to get everyone's juices flowing for some trivia. There's no right or wrong answer to this question. I just want you to tell me your favorite drive-thru to go through.
okay.
What's your favorite drive-thru?
No, Kentucky. I know. What about Wendy's?
Wendy's, good one. Point for Noel. Ryan?
McDonald's.
McDonald's, classic. Whitney?
I
like getting a coffee at Aroma Joe's.
Good one. And Pete?
Well, I'll go Burger King.
Burger King, 4 different drive-thrus.
Just two
Perfect.
different.
Point for everybody. Hope that gets your brain in the drive-thru frame of mind. Are you ready for the real questions? These are going to be much harder.
Oh yes.
Question 1. So the drive-thru actually started with banking, not restaurants.
Okay.
When did the first restaurant drive-thru open? I'll give you a year range.
Okay.
Between the years of 1920 and 1960. When was the first restaurant drive-thru opened?
I picked 1960.
1960 for Noel. Ryan?
What was it?
1943.
Whitney?
How about 1950?
And Pete?
I'll go 1951.
3 of you were over, so that means Ryan is correct with 1947, or sorry, 1943. 1947 was the year the first drive-thru opened.
Oh.
It
Good
was
job,
a
Ryan.
local burger spot in Missouri.
I
Good job,
thought
Ryan.
I thought you meant diners.
I'm not sure how you thought that, but I did not. Question 2. Tastemade did a survey recently on the different times to go through a drive-thru. And they found one specific time frame was the quickest and friendliest time to go through. What time of day is that? So I need a window in the time of day for the quickest and friendliest time to go through a drive-thru.
Okay. I picked McDonald's.
I need a time of day, Noel.
Oh, time. Oh, what about 5 o'clock in the morning?
5 in the morning. Okay. All those
You
early
mean-
birds.
Are you asking for an hour time like that or like a meal?
Yeah, let's do it one time. And yeah, so pick one time.
Okay, I'll go noon.
Noon. Whitney?
I'm going to say 2 p.m.
And Ryan.
6 a.m.
I am. So one of you was spot on, right in the middle. The quickest and friendliest time to go through a drive-thru is the early afternoon between 1 and 3 p.m. So point for Whitney with 2 p.m. So remember that. Maybe have a little bit of a later lunch if you're going through a drive-thru, because you can get quicker and friendlier service if you wait till 1.
But damn it, not early.
Question 3. What drive-thru fast food restaurant is the most accurate with their orders? Is it A, Wendy's, B, Chick-fil-A, C, Burger King, or D, Arby's?
I picked
B,
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, said with authority, Ryan. What'd you say, Noel?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Whitney?
I was also going to say Chick-fil-A.
And Pete.
Arby's.
Sorry,
Okay.
Pete, you should have gone with the group. Chick-fil-A is the correct answer. They had 92% food accuracy.
And they have, I heard they're really big on customer service.
Good job, Ryan. I thought there was just less Arby's so that there would be less of a chance to screw it up.
That would have made sense.
Yeah, we only have 2 in Maine right now. Like they have first one in Maine open in Bangor, and then we got one in Westbrook. But there's been a lot in like New
What
Hampshire,
is-
Massachusetts one coming back.
What is what, Noel?
Taylor Swift's the favorite restaurant.
Great question.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A's been around for a really long time, but the first one opened in Bangor was like 2016 here in Maine, like first Maine one.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that
Southern
one.
states. All right, so Chick-fil-A may have the most accuracy, but what fast food spot is the fastest?
Oh,
A, McDonald's, B, Burger King, C, Taco Bell, or D, KFC?
I go with Mick.
McDonald's.
Yeah. Ronald McDonald and the wobbly burger person.
Hamburger.
I go with McDonald's.
What'd you say, Ryan?
I go with McDonald's.
No, also going with McDonald's. Pete
I'm going KFC.
and Whitney.
I was going to say that too. KFC.
KFC?
Mhm.
Sorry, everybody was wrong. The correct answer is actually Taco Bell. Taco
Wow.
Bell has some of the fastest drive-through times on average in the US.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Congratulations, Taco Bell, from the STRIVEcast.
And Taco Tuesday.
Taco
Yeah.
Bell, that's right.
Nice, Ryan.
In 2023, a McDonald's in Kansas broke an unofficial McDonald's record by serving how many customers in 1 hour?
Okay.
I'll give you a range between 100 and 500 people.
Where was this again?
Kansas.
Kansas.
And it was a unofficial McDonald's record.
In an hour?
What about 60?
60. I need a number between 100 and 500.
Okay, 200.
200. Pete,
105.
Whitney,
300.
and Ryan.
301.
Ryan, good strategy there. You're the closest. The correct answer is 356 people in 1
How is that
hour.
even possible in an
I
hour?
think, based on my research, I think they told everyone what they were trying to do, so people ordered very simple things. But it broke the
That's
unofficial
literally
record. They said it was like 1 person every 10 seconds or something like that.
yeah, like how does that even happen? There's always one person that's going to hold up the line and they pay, and there's always somebody that checks their bag to see if they got everything.
Yeah. But yeah, 356 people in 1 hour. Crazy, huh? Good
Nice.
job, Ryan. Good strategy.
Ryan, you're crushing this, and great use of the Price is Right method too.
All right, question 6. Which one of the following is an actual drive-through business somewhere in the US? A wedding chapel. You can drive through and get married. B, a law firm. You can drive up for some legal advice. C, a funeral home. D, a politician's office. Which one of those can you drive up and do?
I go with the wedding chapel.
Wedding chapel?
The Vegas.
Good thought. Whitney?
I agree. Wedding.
Ryan?
Take the wedding one.
And Pete.
I think this is a trick question. I think they're all it, but I'll go with the wedding chapel too.
Pete, you're so smart. It was a trick question. They are all real businesses. I'm
Wow.
going to give Pete 2 points for that.
You just name it and they are.
They are all real businesses. You can do all of those things just by driving up in your car. Pretty cool. Pretty crazy, actually. I don't know if I'd say cool, but.
Yeah.
All right, last question on today's drive-through STRIVEia. Employees at a Dunkin' Donuts in Maine were surprised to see a line of what coming through their drive-through in April this year? This is not multiple choice. I'll give you 5 points if you guess it right. Employees at a Dunkin' Donuts in Maine were surprised to see a line of what coming through their drive-through in April of this year?
How long something what?
That's the question. What was it?
You need you to try to tell me what it was. What came through the drive-through at Dunkin' Donuts in Maine? I can't remember where in Maine it was. It was not Portland. Ryan's going horse.
I will go to Sanford for that.
Okay,
He's
Sanford.
going to
What's
Sanford.
coming through
Yeah.
that line in Sanford? What would be like if you were a drive-through worker? What would be like a weird thing to come to see coming through your drive-through line?
Oh, a festival.
Festival. Okay, that would be weird.
Did you say what month it was, or did you just say something? You didn't say.
I did say April.
Okay.
Whitney?
I think
I go.
deer.
Deer?
Hmm.
And Pete.
Raccoons. For our friends at Foden Road.
Well, this is kind of crazy. One of you got it exactly right. Sorry, Noel, it was not a festival. The correct answer was a line of people on horseback. So Ryan versus 5 points to Ryan. Good job.
Crushing this category.
I think Ryan may have gotten almost every single one right.
I think Ryan's in first place now.
I think he might be. But I gotta do some math, so talk about some things while I'm doing some math.
Wow.
Wow, Ryan just crushed all that.
Yeah.
Noel, what's the best thing you ever got, and where was it from a drive-through? Like, what drive-through was it? In what town?
What town? How about Portland, Maine?
Okay, what's your favorite drive-through in Portland, Maine?
Wendy's?
The Wendy's? Where's there a Wendy's in
Oh,
Portland?
there's a Wendy's on Warden Ave in Portland.
Yep, good
But
call.
I don't think it's quite the distance where you could walk and take the bus to.
Yep,
I
there's
don't know
one.
if there's a
in
bus
Target.
that goes through Warren Ave. I know there's like Morrill's Corner stops and plastic.
Yeah, there's one in South
That's a
Portland.
long walk on Warren Ave.
The South Portland one by the mall.
Yeah, in South Portland they have Wendy's, yeah. There used to be the one by, in Mill Creek of South Portland, but that one's been gone.
Ryan, what's your favorite drive-through in Greater Portland?
Yeah, you have to go between like McDonald's or Dunkin'.
Great. Alex, are we done stalling for you?
We are. Thank you so much for chatting amongst yourself. I have a final score update for the day if we're ready.
Always ready for score update.
Great. There was some movement today. Pete, you are still in last place though with 110 points. No movement at the bottom of the table, unfortunately. Noel, 127.5. You're gaining on Jeff. Jeff, 129.75. Whitney, 153.5. Ryan moving on up into first place with today's stellar performance on drive-through trivia,
Yeah,
157.5.
Good job, Ryan.
thank you.
Great job,
Wow.
everybody. Ryan, good day for you.
Wow.
Thanks
Great
for
job.
playing, guys. Noel, could you take us to break, please?
Okay, welcome to the break. Oh, STRIVEcast is brought to you, Ryan.
Your ad is right here.
Right here. And Ryan, why don't you tell them about our special?
So we have extended our summer special. You can be a sponsor for just $10 per episode. So don't miss out on this good price because we now extended it for this month, and you can get your business out here and support Strive from the STRIVEcast.
Mm-hmm. And how can people reach out if they're interested?
And you can reach out to STRIVEcast at pslstrive.org or give us a call at 207-774-6278.
That's right. Great.
We'd love to work a deal with you.
We would love to. Jeff, take us to break.
Okay. We'll be right back.
We're back.
Okay, time for a sit down and patient and listen.
Sit down, be patient, and listen this week. Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. So there's 4 things. One of them, how is it well to have a library? And how now the first thing, if you sit down on a chair, make sure if the table is sturdy enough. And 3 step is how to be patient waiting for the other people to leave the computer.
Wow. This is like a riddle, I think. Sit down in a chair and be patient at a table while you're waiting for people to leave the computer.
No, I mean be patient on the computer before someone just grabs your seat before that happens.
Okay. What would the question be there?
Tell them there's other computers there and say, what is your story? And you want me to read your problem in a picture? I can also design it for you. And to make sure you're not, to be pleasant with everyone around you.
Okay, so this would be what you would do if someone at the library was trying to kind of budge their way in on your seat at the computer?
But someone from here,
Oh,
not at people at the library, who goes to the library in a different group. That's what I mean.
okay. That's a lot. Well, I think you could also just say, could you be patient? And I'll be done in just a minute, and we could take a turn.
If there are more computers available, they can go to that computer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, do you have a question for us?
Okay. What is the hardest part of fixing a TV at Best Buy?
I'll defer to Ryan.
That's by the fixed TVs.
I'm gonna say all of it because I don't know how to fix a TV.
I feel like TV repair has gone. There used to be like a TV repair shop in my town. I feel like they're gone out of business because everybody just throws them away now.
Well, a lot of them are made as cheap throwaways now. A lot of the low price ones, like even what's built in smart TVs, that like, well, the features will be so outdated after a few years that throw out buy another cheap price one that's a few $100s.
You heard the man.
That's kind of what the way of it is now. Instead of just that, they make them last 10 years or more anymore. Like seems like some are like that. Like they burn out quicker. But the smart TV features will get outdated even after a few years anyway. So they probably don't care if they break or something.
That's
But
what I
as far as repairs, I don't know if it's as common with the lower ones now.
I would call Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan's Media Services. Get his help.
Yeah, I think a lot of the old ones were actually made better longevity wise, but they're still their tech on the TVs themselves.
That is correct.
What about if you try to fix a TV and it's really hot in the back?
Really hot in
Wait
the
for
back
it
of
to
Best
cool
Buy.
off. If you're gonna fix the TV, wait for it to cool off first. Like,
Yeah, is the
if it's been
TV
on for a
hot or is
while, you
Best Buy
definitely
hot?
want it to cool.
The plugs and the wires.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you definitely want to wait for it to be down for a while.
Yeah.
If it
I
was-
am not a TV repairman, but if the plug and the wires are hot, that's a bad sign.
Yeah, that would be dangerous to work on fixing if you're gonna do it well.
Yeah.
Wow. Never thought about fixing TVs at Best Buy before, I gotta admit.
Yeah. And
Okay.
that's it for my segment.
No, you asked two questions in the open that you haven't even touched on yet.
Oh, okay. One more.
Two more.
Oh yeah, two more. Okay. How is it hard to be Pete Brown?
Yeah, Pete, how is it hard to be Pete Brown?
We don't have enough time on this show to talk about that.
How is it hard to keep up with you because you run too fast?
That's a total lie right there. Like Alex is busting out.
Be,
I-
You're a very good runner.
you're a heavy runner, Peter.
Thank you. Ouch.
Because you used to running fast and
Like a heavy duty runner, right, Noel?
Yeah, that good save, Alex. But
I never keep up with you two at the 5K race.
well, that's because you were walking. We were running. It was kind of
But if I was a runner and I lost a lot of weight and I still got ahead of me.
no.
I think you're a great runner too, Noel.
Wow. How about a question that's not about me? Like, didn't you have one about Miss Mains or
Oh,
crockpots or anything?
how is it hard to be how is it hard to be a Miss Maine?
What's the hardest part?
Yep.
Of being a pageant queen?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's kind of hard if someone calls that woman a fly word.
Fly word?
My word.
What's a fly word?
Like a hot admit hot
Hot make hot.
or saying stuff to a woman who's trying to be a model and people are making fun of them at photo shoots.
That would be hard.
Yeah. I don't think people would make fun of them at a photo shoot, would they?
Not really.
And I think, correct, somebody jump in anytime here, but I believe most of those organizations now are pageant focused and they're more about academics and scholarship and, promoting, different charity groups and causes and things along those lines. And it's not just about looks and things.
Are you in the pageant world these days?
I think so. Am I wrong?
No, I said, are you in the pageant world these days? And you just said, I think so.
Oh, I thought you said about the pageant world. Is that the pageant world these days? I am not in the pageant world these days. I am a heavy runner.
Oh, what about if you're modeling your running skills?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
If you can get a trophy,
I can't get a trophy. You remember that, like, I don't have running skills. There's nothing for me to model.
Hey, you got third place in your age group.
Yeah, it's great.
Give yourself some credit.
you should run against Lucas, Peter.
I did. He smoked me.
Yeah.
To be fair, he's not in my age group, though.
No.
Well, this has been fun. Ask the crockpot question, will you?
Okay. How is it hot for if you put spices in the while it's cooking, make sure it doesn't pop in your face.
So we had this conversation off the air a little bit, in our team meeting, and I think Whitney nailed it. Do you want to give your answer to that, Whit?
Well, I don't think, well, sure. Noel was worried about the crock pot heat being in his face as he's adding spices to it. But I was under the impression that you add the spices before the crock pot starts.
Yeah.
I think there are probably some recipes where you add some things towards the end, like different ingredients. But I think, Noel, if you take the cover off and just stand back for a minute, let the initial heat or steam or whatever come out, and then you can put in your whatever.
Yeah.
Alex, Ryan, any crock pot
No.
cooking techniques you'd like to share?
No. Not
Have you ever
so much
used-
a
have you ever
crock pot,
used
but
it?
I feel like I have put like spices into just like a normal pot when like the water is boiling or something, and sometimes it does like get the heat in your face.
But that's like
So
a
I
facial.
see where Noel's coming from.
Yeah.
Not a
Have you
crock pot.
never used a crock pot?
I've actually never used a crock pot.
Wow.
Wow.
I've seen a crock pot. I just don't have one. I've never used one.
We finally found
Oh.
something that I'm better
My-
at. I'm not.
Knowledge is limited to just pots. I think I'd be very good at using a crock pot though. Let's have a competition.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Next STRIVEcast episode, we should all make a crock pot dish.
Crock pot off.
Crock pot, yeah.
Okay, maybe we will.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
This is riveting stuff, guys.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody is.
Send us if you're listening. Send us your best crock pot recipes, and we'll make them on air.
What is your favorite thing you've ever made in a crock pot, Noel?
A pot roast
You made a pot roast in a crock pot?
at STRIVEia.
Nice.
Yeah. I also made homemade waffles with several rounds.
In a crock
In a
pot?
crock pot.
No, not in a waffle.
Oh, that's a better place to make waffles.
I was gonna ask how you did that in a crock pot.
I made apple crisp once for the Thanksgiving thing at STRIVEia. Whatever.
In a crock pot?
No.
Okay. I think we're done the crock pot segment. So
Do you recommend getting a crock pot, Noel? Should I get one?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'd say yes.
Yeah, you should get one, Alex, because you put all your stuff in before work and then dinner's ready when you get home.
Boom.
Does sound nice.
We'll give you more recipes once Alex gets her crock pot. All right. If you have your favorite crock pot recipe, send it to us, strivecast at pslstrive.org. You could also tell us what it's like to work on hot wires at Best Buy, or anything you know about pageants.
Yeah.
And we will sit down, be patient, and listen. All right, Noel?
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
Nope.
All right, then why don't you take us to break?
3, 2, 1.
Break?
Oh, welcome to break.
Welcome to break.
Listeners, no, like you.
Yep, the STRIVEcast is brought to you by listeners like you. And this week's listener of the week is
Something with a K.
Kevin G. Also
Yes.
is with a K. Thanks for listening, Kevin. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks so much for listening, Kevin.
A loyal listener.
All right.
Day
So
one.
Kevin G, let us know that he was listening. You let us know you're listening. You could be listener of the week too. Send us an email, strivecast at pslstrive.org, just like Kevin did, or you can like us on social media. You can respond somehow. You can do a butterfly, which I know means X, formerly Twitter.
What's that?
Don't know what that one is. You could walk over and see us. What was that?
In
Noel?
person.
That's like TikTok is a clock, but they're the bell one too. I'm trying to think of.
Anybody? Well, whatever way you do it, just let us know you're listening, and you could be listener of the week, just like Kevin G. So thanks, Kevin. Noel, want to take us to break?
Okay, welcome to break. Wrap it up.
Yes.
Oh, I thought this some. No. Yeah, wrap it up.
It is time to wrap it up. You're right. Would you like to give us a disgusting wrap of the week?
Okay. How about home provolone and some little bit of oatmeal cookies and some carrots and soup and macaroni salad and pizza pepperoni and a little bit of cottage cheese and a little bit of Boston College right over there.
And Boston
Interesting.
College.
Cottage cheese from Boston College or just two different things?
Two different things.
Okay. How do you put soup in a wrap? I guess how do you put Boston College in a wrap too, but
Well, you can just get a spoon and put it in a wrap.
Use that, Pete.
Almost
That'd be
like what
nothing.
you could do for a burrito.
I guess so.
That's awesome.
Noel, maybe you should open your own drive-through.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's a disgusting wrap of the week as we wrap it up. Whitney, what's up in the event world?
Well, we have a lot going on here these days. First, thanks to everyone who came out to the Sea Dogs game this past weekend. It was a great time. But
It was
the
a home run.
25th anniversary celebrations do not stop there. We have in August a sunset cruise in Casco Bay
Mhm.
on Casablanca tours. We're so excited to go out on the water with our Strive friends and family and hopefully see a nice sunset. The date of the cruise is Thursday, August 15th from 6 to 9 p.m. We'll have some light refreshments. There'll be a band playing. We just booked Sugar Box, which will be really fun. We'll have a cash bar, and it's just going to be a really nice night celebrating 25 years of Strive. So, and shrimp will be there too. So, if you're interested, contact me or message us here, and we will get you on our guest list. Tickets are $35 per guest, but there's a discount for Strive participants and staff, only $20 for them. So reach out if you're interested. And then save the date. Kevin on the Roof 2024 starts in just a couple weeks. We will be heading to Patriot Subaru on Tuesday, September 3rd, where Kevin will go atop the Patriot Subaru roof and won't come down until he raises $80,000, which is a lot of money. So we'll be spending a lot of time at the roof. But more info on that exciting event coming soon. Just save the date and help Kevin help Strive.
Wow,
Sounds
that
like
is a
so
lot,
much
Whitney.
fun, Whitney.
And I didn't even mention the auction, but that will be next week.
It's coming.
It's coming.
All right. Ryan, and on top of all that, we're still hiring.
Yes, we are. Strive is still hiring and with a sign bonus of $1,750. Check out pslstrive.org/employment.
Great. Well, thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Whitney. We've lost Noel. Oh, he's back.
Hello.
Right. Hello. Noel, anything else without our buddy Jeff, who's still on assignment?
I wish I did, but I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I guess it's time to say goodbye and we'll see you next week. Thank you for
Yep.
listening.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks, audience.